Hi there, Ryan Russell here for Golfshake.com. You join me on the putting green here at Howley Hall Golf Club in Leeds, where today, as you can see, we've got lots and lots of putters from Odyssey. Now, we're going to talk you through some of the key technologies and the different types of putter that they offer, but we've also got some golfers coming down as well to be custom fitted. So we're going to have a look at their current putter that they use, as well as talk a little bit about areas of their putting that they would like to improve, and hopefully using the technology that you can see here, we're going to help them improve, get them putting better. We're going to get them out on the golf course to try them and give us their feedback when they come back. So let's go take a look at some of these fantastic putters. Today we're looking at the entire Odyssey putter range, but we're just going to focus very quickly on the Triple Track range. So Triple Track is something now that's been around for a couple of years, with the ERC ball first coming out with the Triple Track technology on it, but now that's available throughout the golf ball range with Callaway. So I've got the ball that I use, Chrome Soft X, here with Triple Track on it. I've also got this funky little pitch mark repairer and marker that's got it on to help me line my ball up. But let's talk a little bit about the putting range. So there's lots of different head shapes available in this. You can see the one I've got here, which is the 2-ball blade. So for that player who wants a little bit more toe hang, really needs that help to get the putter face aligned as well. Now, if you're that type of player who maybe doesn't hit the middle of the face very often, or needs that bit more stability in the head, we've obviously got the 2-ball 10 range as well, which encompasses Triple Track on the top of it as well. So it really helps that player who needs that bit more forgiveness as well, or just likes a big, more malleted sort of head. We've obviously got the 2-ball, which is the sort of classic shape 2-ball there as well, for that player who, you know, maybe has had a 2-ball putter for a long time, but now wants one with that added technology on it. So let's talk about that technology a little bit as well. So like I say, it was first introduced on the golf ball, and it's called Vernier Visual Acuity. So it allows you to actually line the ball up, and there is science to the colours they use and the distance they are apart and things like that to help you to line the ball up properly when you're stood behind a putt, so that you're able to do it a little bit more effectively. Now, that coupled with the Triple Track lines we see on the putter really helps you to get both lined up properly and hopefully get that ball starting on line a little bit more. So if you're that type of player who really struggles to get the ball starting on line, maybe you read putts quite well but can't start them on that line effectively enough, there's two things. One, you can use Triple Track technology to help you, and the other, which we're looking at today, is actually fitting you for the putter that will suit you best as well, because we've got ones like this which are face balanced, you can see there, that's going to suit that person who doesn't have much of an arc in their putting stroke, and until you really have a fitting, you don't know which type of stroke you have. So the great thing about the Triple Track range is there's something really to suit everybody. So I'm just going to pick one at random here. So I've got this 2-ball blade. We're going to go over, we're going to line a putt up and see if it helps me to start the ball on target. So like I say, I'm going to use my Triple Track marker behind the ball, which will hopefully help me to line this ball up properly. This putt just breaks off the right edge of the hole slightly, so hopefully I've got that nice and lined up. So let's see if we can start it down that line and hopefully get it somewhere near the hole. Pretty close. So that Triple Track technology is really going to help me to get that ball starting on line slightly better, and like I've said, it's available in lots of different head designs. And I'm just going to talk you through a little putting tip that I've seen recently from Jon Rahm. So we can all be very guilty at times, I certainly can anyway, of getting far too complicated with putting. It's generally the simplest thing that we do during golf, but we kind of overcomplicate it a hell of a lot, and I know I do when we're thinking about mechanics or the way we're set up, and really kind of get too involved in that rather than the actual act of knocking the ball in the hole. So what Jon's actually done recently is he's changed to the Odyssey Rossi OG putter, which is a shape that's familiar to him. It's one that he's used in the past, I think, and certainly something that just sits behind the ball and suits his eye quite nicely. Now, the other thing that he's done, and I've seen it on the putter head cover that he has, is it says "put like a kid" on it, which basically he's trying to get himself to not get too involved in the mechanics of putting and too kind of, I don't know, cerebral about it, but just put the ball down, aim and fire. And he's really found some success in the last couple of months with that, obviously getting to world #1, winning as well. And he's, you know, he's just simplified everything he does about putting. So basically just getting the ball on the ground, looking at the hole, reading the line, obviously, but then just kind of standing there, committing to it and hitting it, and hoping that his read is good enough that he's going to hopefully hole a hell of a lot more putts. And today we've got an Odyssey demo day. I thought I would take a bit of time just to talk through the entire putter range that Odyssey have for 2021. Let's start with Stroke Lab. Now, many of you will be familiar with Stroke Lab. This is a technology that's been around for a couple of years now. There are lots of different models. Odyssey have tons of models within the range of all the different putters as well. So we've got some of the favourite ones like the Marksman in the 10 shape there with the line on the top of it. This one, which is a really big high MOI putter called Bird of Prey, so one of those for those of you that really want to try and keep that head nice and stable. And some of the more bladed, like your double wide model there, which is very, very popular. Now, Odyssey cater for lots of different types of golfer. When we move into the triple track range, many of you will have seen the triple track golf ball that Callaway have. The Odyssey putter range to complement that really helps with your alignment. Again, incorporates Stroke Lab, and again available in lots of different shapes. So we've got some of the 2-ball Marksman 10 double wide, as well as the 2-ball blade as well, which is one that I've not seen for a while. Now, a new range that's come out for 2021, which is the 10 range. So 10 is this shape that Odyssey have found is their most popular shape on tour. So there's more players on tour using this shape in an Odyssey putter than any other type. Now, it's offered in many different designs. You can see here we've got lots of different ones, all with the same footprint. We've got 2-ball, we've got ones with a single line, ones using the triple track, 2-ball triple track, and then we've got the 2-ball with the single line on, which personally is my favorite one. Then we move into the OG range, which is celebrating the 20th anniversary really of White Hot coming onto the market. Now, the White Hot OG harps back to that with that same insert technology that we saw, which was actually from the Rule 35 golf ball that Callaway bought out all those years ago. So it's a really soft insert, and certainly one that's been very popular with all the players on tour as well. So it's one that they've used a hell of a lot throughout the years. Again, available in lots of different shapes. So we've got the 2-ball, we've got the Fang sort of number 7 model that they have there, and also some of the blade double wide and standard bladed models as well. So Toulon are a putter manufacturer that make absolutely stunning milled putters. Now, Sean Toulon, who is the sort of key designer for all these putters now with Odyssey, bought his own putter company inside Callaway, and now it's their sort of premium top-end putter range that they do. So milled face, again using Stroke Lab, but these are really a thing of beauty.